Hey everyone, in today's vlog we're going to be travelling from Burgas in Bulgaria to Istanbul in Turkey. Before we go though, I just wanted to talk about sort of the carbon footprint and why we've chosen to travel the way we have. So by coach, it's about 325 kilometres or thereabouts, and the carbon footprint for 2 seats, which is for me and Bethan, is 0.018 tons of CO2. We have actually selected on there like a little tick box to offset that with the coach company, which is Eurolines. However, I don't always feel, comfortable just hoping that they'll do it. So what I'm also going to be doing is planting 15 trees. Now, it doesn't sound like a huge amount, but 15 trees is actually enough to offset 40 seats on that coach. And by my calculations, that should be actually the whole coach, but obviously it depends on what coach, what model it is and everything else, so I can't say that for certain. Now how did I get to 15 trees? Well, it would have been a lot less, because I think it was something like 0.3 something tons for 40 seats. But what I like to do is, some people would say, oh well, you plant a tree that offsets a ton, because on average a tree will sequester a ton of carbon over its lifetime, but that's normally calculated over a 40-year period, and we don't have 40 years to be fighting climate change and to be winning in this fight. So what I like to do is work out how many trees would need to be planted to offset that and times it by 40. So that way, it's not an exact calculation obviously, but by doing it that way, it should offset within 12 months. So trying to do it in sort of closer to real time. And I think that based on how much time we've got left, based on the fact that we're on our last hour in this fight against climate change, we've got to be doing things like that. So 40 times more than you think you're going to need over the lifetime of that tree. And plus, obviously, you can't guarantee that tree is going to be around for 40 years. We choose projects which give them the very, very best chance, but obviously we just got to be planting well above and beyond what we expect to be, and in places where they're actually thinking about what trees work best, what works best for the local ecology and everything else. So it's not just like planting a massive monoculture, because obviously that won't help either. But yeah, enough rambling on, let's go. Thank you so much. Honestly, it was a pleasure, and thank you so much.
For me too. It was a great pleasure.
And sorry that we washed our own sheets that once. Okay, so we're at the bus station waiting for our bus, and so we don't actually know where it's going from yet. So we're gonna have to find out a little bit more information in a minute, and then we're gonna go on and I'm gonna show you stuff out of the window. I've just been to Lidl to get a few little snacks and some iced tea, because we haven't actually eaten a huge amount today. But again, I'll show you those when we're on there too. Right, so I'm glad that we got here early, because we got on the coach and there's no toilet. We always book coaches to make sure they have toilets, and it said it did. But we got on the coach and the guy said, Turkish buses, no toilet. Turkish coaches, no toilet. So we managed to find that there's a toilet in the coach station. However, it costs money. So we end up running around trying to find a cash point, getting quite desperate. In the end, we got Google Translate up and asked if we could please use the toilet, because our bus leaves in a minute. And lucky enough, the attendant or lady who's running it, she let us go. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. But yeah, we can go now. Okay, so these were actually free for the travellers on the bus. So like a cracker type thing and a juice, which is really nice. But yeah, we're off. We're about to play some solitaire, which will be fun. Okay, so we're on the way. One thing I didn't take into consideration was the fact that we're getting dark. It's also raining too, so therefore when I'm trying to film out the window, you can see to the left hand side of me it's very smeary. So probably not going to get as much good footage today, but obviously I'll keep going, and when we get there I'll have some more to show you then. So let's carry on. We're almost at the border. So close. We're at border control. Okay, so we're through passport control now, and so we're sort of just coming into Turkey. I have to admit, this has been one of the more stricter crossings, but it's nice to see. So let's go. Okay, so looking at this, we are now just over the border. Another one turns green. We're back to holding ground toilets. I just took about 30 seconds off the old best time on here. Look at that. New best time? Old best time. I think that's what you call winning, and I am going to quit while I'm ahead. And I've knocked some more time off it. Look at that. What, that's an extra like 40 seconds, is it? 45 seconds? That's actually pretty crazy. But I think I might just carry on anyway. It's passing the time, and I don't think we're a huge distance now, so yeah, gonna keep distracting myself. Okay, so we're now in Istanbul. We just got off. We're gonna see if we can hail an Uber. So you're not gonna see a huge amount from me until we get to the hotel now. But how excited! This place is gonna be so different than the rest of the place we've been so far, and I can't wait to show you. Okay, we're getting to the hotel out, which is this one here. It is pouring down with rain though, so I'm not going to stand here for too long. So apologies for the shaky shake on the camera. Okay, so we're now in our hotel room, and it's probably the nicest yet, and it's definitely got a nice vibe about it. So I'm just going to take you around now. As always, here is a door. Here is a desk area where we've got our water. Then we have a sort of a cupboard there, not sort of, it is a cupboard. And then we have a mirror and a bathroom with a shower. Nice. And some towels, a hairdryer, a toilet thing. And look at this is our bed. We genuinely have a 4-poster bed. How amazing. I think this is the first time I've stayed somewhere with a 4-poster. How cool. And we get slippers. We actually get slippers, like seriously, we have slippers. Look at the patterns on this. How nice are the patterns? Okay, there's also a TV. There's these tables around the show. And I'm gonna look out the window and see if we have a view. So shall we look? Ooh, that's cute. Down onto the street. But how nice is that? That is vibes. That is vibes. Okay, so now we're just going to get settled in, drop our stuff off, and see if we can get some food nearby, because we're both hungry. We haven't actually eaten properly all day. So let's see what food we can find. Okay, so we got given some bread with a vegetable casserole. They made sure they made it vegan for me, and roasted veg, or grilled veg, one of the two. I think it might have been grilled with rice. So, it's not bad for a 1/2 midnight meal. Okay, so I went out, it was really nice. When I was getting the food, they just came over and just popped their tea on the table and just sort of smiled at me. So I already feel that Istanbul is my vibe, I really do. But yeah, so we've got food now and it's late, it's about 1/2 midnight, so we're just gonna watch a little something, eat the food and then hit the sack, so I'm gonna call it now. But please do like and comment on this video, share if you like it too and if you think other people would like it. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to Plant a Tree. And more importantly than any of that, don't forget to look after yourself and our beautiful planet. And I'll see you soon.